It's a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Eriksson. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I think a lot's going to be expected of this guy, Rasmus Højlund. I think he's got the heart for it. And you need that if you really want to improve and get up there with the very best. I see that in him. I think there's an honest character underneath. I think he's got the right attitude. He wants to apply himself. And I think if he can do that successfully, he's going to start scoring the amount of goals he would like.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Højlund. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now there's a fine ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the runner's been sold out
Out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far.
It's a sweet ball, that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Crossed it again. Danger averted for now. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Thank you for your
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Allows them to get people running at and even go beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Indonesia are looking to break at pace.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well, and that is as far as they're going. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pinches it off him.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Mela. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go for it and an exciting. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go for it territory right now. They've got to make this nice and quick. It's nice and quick.
It looks as though that might lead to something quite promising. Duxton. Hoyland has created one goal already.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal.
Can he finish? It's a chance! It's a loose ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Decent hit! He's scored! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Belgium are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Lukaku. They've played it short. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, there's a probing ball. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Oh, delicate chip through. Trossard. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Strong running down that left flank. Can he latch on to this? Castagna makes the interception. Trossard. It's Lukaku! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Onana. Castagna. He's going for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. Belgium are back in business.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Belgium grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
The Bast gets rid without sophistication. Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the
I'm
edge.
afraid
At
to tell you
half-time,
that we're
it's
expecting
1-1.
traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Indonesia head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 9 coming on the field is number 15, De Ketelaere.
So once again, we're underway. That looks a decent ball. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. And that has been cleared. And the finish! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front!
The goal scorer after 51 minutes is number 99.
Indonesia go into the lead. De Bast. Now Castagna. Onana. Trossard. Quite squeezed that one through.
Indonesia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Well, that is not the best ball. And
The
he offers
attendance for
an
this match was
apologetic look.
71,000.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Defending of the desperate variety. Trossard. Lukaku.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's hoisted clear. And claimed it back
Oh,
swiftly.
great feat, that.
Can he get onto this? Real chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 10, Lukaku. Number 21, Timothy Castagna. Number 14, Luca Bacchio. Number 20, substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind. Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Onana. Luca Bacchio. Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. final 5 minutes. Onana. Indonesia close now to seeing this one through to the end. To Catalana! And he hits the net! Tying minutes, and we're all square again! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
To Catalana. Gets his pass away. He welcomes it in. And we're done. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Indonesia can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Their wedding anniversary today.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here. A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. They've got on the way here pretty promptly. He's got the shot away! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Fiddles it through. That's been intercepted. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this player, Mikhailo Mudryk, is a player who's developing his game cleverly. This is something I think that comes from his understanding of the game. He's learning all the while, but he's growing in the right direction, and it's only a matter of time before he starts getting the bigger headlines.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's going to be disappointed with that. Stepanenko. Mudryk. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. "30 minutes gone." And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And just too much on that. And he can clear it away. And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pings it across. That was always going to be the keepers. Saban. Stepanenko.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's half-time here. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of
Just a
trying,
quick
so
request
nothing to
today for
show
everybody
as
to
yet.
please
At
kindly
the break,
remove any
it's
cars
0-0.
parked on the road outside the stadium.
Some first-half thoughts?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would...
Can he finish? Cleared away. Real tries a shot! They've done it! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Ukraine have penetrated for the first time.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Pass is coming off in quick succession. There's the hit! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Savani. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Real chance! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
Ukraine clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitutions taking place.
Ukraine are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, nice touch. Here's Phil. There's the shot! It's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Ukraine making consecutive changes here.
Number 7.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Yarmolenko. And here's Mudryk. Oh, he's in!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's there to clear it. Indonesia could have here their final chance.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming on the field is number 29.
It's a mighty effort!
That's just playing it safe and simple. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect?
Minutes has been indicated.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Danger averted for now. And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations.
welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now the game itself.
And already we're underway here. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Could move up a gear here. Nice sequence of passes this.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Pinches it off him. Oh, good looking ball. Has a goal! They've played it short. That's good play. It's an early cross. That has been knocked clear. Nicely aimed pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Picked up, there's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's heaved it away. Tries to get it clear. That's been cut out, well played.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's through, it's one-on-one. And the finish! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
You to join me in wishing our birthday boy
An intriguing
a
half,
very
lacking only in
special
goals.
birthday.
The score 0-0. second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, easy pickings there.
That pressing is so good. It's nice and early.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
More and more pressure on the ball here.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well into the second half, and still there's no... He's got the shot away! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Number 14. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And he's managed to get rid. He's in. Can he finish? Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game. The final 5 minutes. He's going for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 19. Number 25. Coming on the field. Number 24. Number 7. Substitutions taking place.
So the The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
He's in, surely! That is good strength. He's had it taken off him. And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Can he get it through? It's one! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It is a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's a key interception. So we're still where we started right now. A good ball, and this looks promising. He's had a shot! I think that's That's offside. Yes, it is. Now, this could be a chance. Could move up a gear here. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And he's on a charge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now then, and the shot! Over to the left. Driving on and making good progress.
Albania really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
And that's a throw-in. Opts for safety. He's onside.
Added time.
And he's gone backward here. And there is the half-time whistle. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, he's now the finish! He's scored! First blood drawn!
The goal scorer after 55 minutes is number 11.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
That is lovely. That's tidy. Big chance!
Well, he got ripped because he was under pressure.
This match was 70,987.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
It could be in here. Nice control. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Has a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Lovely bit of skill.
Indonesia certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Indonesia close now to seeing this one through to the end. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that will be the final act. Indonesia have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them. They upped their game in the end,
your attention
and I thought they got what they deserved.
Information provided by the local police.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.